We're the Schmitz. I'm Desmond.
I'm Marilee.
And I'm Brian.
And you're traveling with the Schmitz.
It's day 53 of our Epic American Roadtrip, and we're here at Yellowstone with the Old Faithful Geyser.
Old Faithful!
Morning. It is day 52 and we are about ready to enter into Yellowstone, which is the only national park on our trip this summer that we are actually returning to. We went last summer and enjoyed it so much we wanted to come back and spend some more time here. So we hope to see more geysers and wildlife and all the good things. We're coming in from a different entrance than we came in last time. You want to tell them what entrance we're coming in?
I don't know. Just a different one.
A different one. Perfect. So we came from Cody, Wyoming this morning and driving in to Yellowstone. It's been a very beautiful drive on our way through. And yeah, we're about going to stop and have a picnic here pretty soon. And that's about all we know so far.
Hello.
Thank you. Your fourth graders with you?
Yep. Hello.
Would you like a map and newsletter?
I would, yeah. Are there any road closures we should know about?
No, roads are all open. The only closure we have is Biscuit Basin.
Right, and there's no construction or anything?
There is construction headed south if you're going towards Jackson. Are you going that way?
We're not heading that way this year.
All right, then you won't have any issues.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Jay.
Other than the bison.
Perfect. Away we are. All right, we're here in Yellowstone. We stopped by the lake over there for a little picnic lunch. Peanut butter jelly time.
Thunder time.
There's been some serious thunder going on off in the distance. It's very impressive. We don't know if you can hear it through this, but we're going to be heading into some visitor station and some geysers we didn't see last time we were here soon.
Okay, so I'm giddy because we've been in the park like half an hour max and we've already seen wildlife. We saw 3 grizzly bears. Yeah, so cool.
So the key thing at Yellowstone is if you see a bunch of cars pulled over to the side of the road, just go ahead and pull over.
Yep, so we pulled over and parked appropriately outside of the lines and came over and said, so what are we looking at? And they helped point them out, and sure enough, it was a grizzly mama and her 2 cubs.
But those cubs were pretty big.
The cubs were big also, yes.
Cubs were teenagers.
It was fun to watch them eating and lumbering around, and they would be back behind the trees and then they'd come back out and you'd be like, where did that cub go? Oh, there's the cub. And it was just fun. So we got out our binoculars and took a good look at them. We were from a safe distance. We used our
2 feet.
Our zoom and zoomed way in so we could see them. But we are already enjoying our Yellowstone day. Happy we came back.
Yeah. Oh, you see it spurting?
I mean,
Oh, that was a short bison jam, but a bison jam nonetheless.
Yeah.
I love this artwork so much. It really communicates a lot.
Yeah. Nice. We're gonna do the entire park. There's bison in this lake. Yeah, I'll take that.
Is that this place is One of the where you think the hottest part will be. Look at the bottom. 100. Yeah, so it's about 164.
This one is called Dragon's Mouth, and I think that is very, very apt. This is the Mud Volcano stop, which also includes the Dragon's Mouth. A lot of the trail here is actually closed down because of bear and bison activity, but here we are.
It looks Mr. Nice.
Well, we drove over here towards Old Faithful. We're gonna check out the visitor center, find out about some sort of youth science, something or another.
And then eat.
We might eat around here. We might not. We might walk up to Geyser Hill. We don't know. We're just, you know, it's the place to be.
Live in the national park life.
And then in the big pocket, we have a clipboard to help you write. We got rock sample.
So Desmond, we are doing the Young Scientist program here at, where are we?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. We're by Old Faithful.
Yeah.
And what is the scientific question that you are attempting to solve?
Are geysers alive?
Are geysers alive? Okay. And what was your hypothesis?
Yes.
Okay. And we spent a little time talking about what makes something alive.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go do a little data thing on which geyser?
An enemy geyser.
Why an enemy geyser?
It's my favorite, and also it sounds like a toilet.
Perfect. All right, over there's Geyser Hill. We're on our way there.
Best place and my favorite part of the whole Yellowstone National Park.
An enemy geyser.
Well, we should probably wait for it to go, because that's pretty important.
So I'm really interested to see what the conclusion is after we've tested our hypothesis here. Desmond initially said, no, geysers aren't alive, and I was right there with him. But then he was reading about the microbes that live in the thermal vent, hydrothermal vents, and so he's like, oh yeah, well, it's living. So we shall see what we come up with.
Where's the pilot now?
It's coming.
You're right.
Yeah, and then shortly after this one goes, that one will go probably.
It's a lion geyser. We waited a long time last year for it to do something.
Now we walked past it.
It did a little spurt. Yeah. Can hear it gurgling.
Yeah. Whoa! That's cool.
We just love Geyser Hill. This whole section has all these boardwalks that you walk on past all sorts of different geysers, and just the whole landscape is kind of looks like it's smoking as all the steam rises up, and there's a lot of variety.
What does the scientific location say?
Do not mark bacterial mats.
We came to a mystery location on the map. That was fun.
What do you see?
I see orange goo and I see brown goo.
Like bands of different things.
Yeah, and hoof prints.
Hoofprints. Okay. What colors do you see? Red?
Orange?
Orange? Right, blue?
Yeah, right there. Yellow line right there?
Okay. Red and blue. Do you see some white?
Yeah.
Do you see gray?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other colors? Okay. How many total? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors? Does that sound right to you? What do you think causes those colors?
Oh.
What do we know about reddish?
Oh, iron.
Iron. What other word do we have down here that's kind of interesting?
Bacteria. Bacteria.
Bacteria. Okay. No. So shoot that orange part.
This is Sponge Geyser.
It doesn't need to go off. What it says here, draw a sketch of the hydrothermal thing and feature and any runoff. So like the mound, and see how the runoffs come over here?
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Great job. Guys, these are not like you did an awesome job investigating. I was looking at some of your findings, and I really like how you were using a lot of different clues and not just one thing. Going for the patch. Yeah. So, very cool patch.
See it, bud. Oh, very nice.
Delivery! Desmond's food came in a much cooler container than mine. Where'd you get that wood?
Neighbors. I tried to help them with something, and they gave me some of their firewood. They said I could take all I want.
That's awesome, dude.
Like 1,000 diamonds.
This is day 53 of our trip. We are spending it here in Yellowstone. Right now we are up on what's called Geyser Hill near Old Faithful. Some of Desmond's favorite geysers are here. We're kind of just enjoying our last day before we start driving home for good. But yeah, this trip's just been awesome. And we're kind of in that reflective thing, but really just enjoying the time we've had and everything we get to look forward to.
Does it hurt?
This is just a really pretty place over here with the inn in the background. Old Faithful still going.
So this one is Spasmodic Geyser. I guess it kind of just sits here and spazzes out.
Sounds right.
We happened upon an eruption of the Sawmill Geyser.
It isn't full, and it's not because of the runoff, so I think it's gonna make it full.
Normally predictable, but presently not.
It's going. It's. I think we should stay.
And where are we? And what are we doing?
Buffet.
Buffet. Where are we having a buffet?
Yellowstone.
Yes, in the historic inn. So we didn't stay for dinner last night at the historic inn, but they have what looks like a really good buffet menu, and the prices were reasonable, and we're excited to be in the inn and enjoy a nice lunch. So they have bison chili and bison brats and all sorts of yummy things. I'm really pleased because everything was labeled with the allergen information, so I was able to really confidently and calmly pick my items.
Okay, so down there are some ducks in the stream, furiously swimming upstream. It was amusing when the geyser just past them was erupting and it looked like they were fleeing the geyser, but they really stayed in the same spot even now that it's not. I think they're just feeding right there or something. I just never get tired of listening to the geysers going blurp, blurp, blurp.
So this is a section of the geysers that we didn't visit last year when we were here, and we were just saying how grateful we are that it is overcast and a little bit rainy, and just not scorching hot, because that's the reason we didn't do as many of the trails last time as we wanted to, was we were hiding from the heat. So this has actually been a really pleasant temperature to experience the geysers at.
So we've been definitely learning about how the colors of algae tell you how hot the water is, so we can get an idea of, like, that yellow algae at the edge of the water is about 122 degrees Fahrenheit. It's science.
All right, well, that was the Black Sand Basin. We actually got to watch an osprey kind of hovering in the air like it was gonna dive, or like it was hunting, but didn't see it catch anything, but I watched it for a while. And just some really cool features there, so that was fun.
Okay guys, you all need to get, yeah, okay, good, they're moving.
So there are people that were observing the bear, but now the bear is coming towards them, so they are leaving.
That is wise of them.
Yes, they are doing a good job.
You should all be getting in your cars now because the bear is coming towards you.
Oh my word, I see it.
Yeah.
That's... So geysers are very unique, as well as... Oh, I didn't know it's a children's program.
What do you think?
Oh, it's a rock thing.
This is the Puffin Stuff geyser.
Okay, so this is one of our favorite geysers. I don't know if you can hear, but it's making like a really noisy rasping sound. Here. Me and my dad thought it would be really cool. You could put this on a D&D thing and all the players would go crazy.
So last time we were here, we didn't come down to this part because it was hot. And this steam vent is going to town. So last year when we came to the Mammoth area, it was hot. Like, we didn't want to get out of the car hot. We kind of had a miserable time. So this year, it's a little overcast. We kind of like it. So we're up here at the upper terrace kind of looking around, and it's a little different because you get all this bright white from the calcium carbonate, and much more pleasant though. All right, we are here at the Madison Campground, kind of on the west side of Yellowstone. Desmond's got us a little fire going down there in the fire ring. Marilee's getting some dinner going. I've got our tent all set up. So I think we're pretty good.
Well, good morning. It is day 54 and final day, hopefully, of our Epic American Road Trip. We woke up this morning earlier than we anticipated. We were both awake at 4:30 a.m. and cold in our tent, so we decided to get up and get moving. We left our campsite by 5:30 a.m. and quickly thereafter we were in Montana, which was our 39th state, and now we are in Idaho, which is our 40th state, and our final new state of our trip. So 40 states in 54 days. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like we could be home by dinner time about, if all goes well. But we've been reflecting the last couple days, just what an amazing trip it's been, and really feel fortunate that we got a chance to see so many things. Well, we have driven home from Yellowstone, enjoyed a beautiful drive through the gorge, and we're excited to be getting home and reconnecting with people that we've missed while we've been gone. And also, I was just feeling really excited that we planned this thing and did the 8-week trip. There's a lot of people that we've talked to that say, I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to go and see everything and just go across the United States and do a massive road trip. And we just did. How many miles did you end up driving?
Just short of 13,000.
Just short of 13,000. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of miles, but well worth it. It's going to take us weeks to really process all the things we saw and enjoyed and did. But yeah, super cool to do it. Super cool to be home. It was a really fun way to spend 8 weeks. Highly recommended.
Absolutely.
Would absolutely do it again, but not anytime soon.
Yeah, not anytime soon. I'm gonna need at least 2 years to recover.
2 years to recover? Okay, sounds good.
Part of my recovery is gonna be on the Japan cruise, so.
All right, well, that's about it. I just wanted to check in and let you guys know we made it.
Ooh.
Hi, we're the Schmitz. I'm Desmond.
I'm Marilee,
And I'm Brian.
and we're home.
Yay!
Yes!
It's day 54, and we've made it back to Vancouver, Washington.
Yes! I think one awesome thing was doing the junior scientist program. That was really fun. Sadly, Yellowstone is the only place that has that program, but when I come back, they will have me do it, so it's both good and bad. We got to learn about bacteria and geysers. It was really fun.
We had been warned that there would be lots of delays at the end because of animals crossing the road. Those weren't the animals we were anticipating, but